Good morning, everyone. I'm filming a little YouTube video this morning because it is the new moon in Cancer today, so why not? We'll just do a little yoga flow together. Hi guys, I'm just here with a little intermission just because as I'm editing this video, I've realised that I'm completely out of focus towards the end of the video, but I thought I'd upload it anyway and then just put a little pre-warning in at the beginning. So anyway, I hope you enjoy the video and happy new moon. So we are going to start at the back of your mat when you are ready. So sinking the hips down to the heels, we're going to start in a seated position at the back of your mat. And you can take the palms facing down today for a grounding energy, or the palms flipped for your receiving, just whatever kind of calls to you today. And then just drop the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen up through the crown of the head. Closing off the eyes when you feel comfortable. And taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Two more just like that, breathing down from the pit of the stomach all the way up towards the throat. Exhale, let it go and sigh out. Just one more now, breathe in. And breathe it out, let it go. We're using those breaths just to allow you to arrive and land on your mat this morning. Becoming present with the breath, with the body. Acknowledging any parts in the body that's feeling tender, sore, stiff or achy. And breathing into those places. Now, as this is the new moon, this is a time of new beginnings, new cycles, new intentions. So use this time now to set an intention for yourself. This could be a goal, a phrase, an affirmation, something you'd like to connect with today. And whatever it is, use this still mind, this time where you are quiet, to set this in place. Almost as if you are planting a little seed at the heart center. Breathe that into the body, in and out, let it go. With your next inhalation, we'll start to take the hands up and overhead. You can keep the eyes closed down or softly flutter them open, but they rise all the way up. Lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands drop to the heart in a prayer position. Inhale, take the hands high, rise all the way up, lift up through the sides of the waist. Exhale, hands drop to the heart, prayer. Just one more inhale as the hands rise all the way up. As we exhale, we take the right hand down to the side of your mat. Left arm comes up and overhead. We reach up through the side of the body, lifting up and out through that right side of the waist. We find expansion through the left, breathing into the lung. Breathing out, move a little deeper. In and out. Just one more, breathe it in. Breathe it out. Then inhale, lifting up to center. Exhale, we'll take it over to the other side. Dropping the left hand, right arm comes up and overhead. Find the expansion through the side of the body. Feeling that little tug from the hip all the way up to the armpit. We feel this really nice juicy stretch, especially if you're practicing first thing this morning like me. One more cycle of breath. Then rising up to center as we inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, hands move through heart center. We dive it down, hinge from the hips, bow the head, come into child's pose. And just taking a little moment to feel comfortable in this position as we round in, sinking the hips down to heels, soften the face, unclench the jaw. Take a little moment. Know that you can come to this position at any point during today's practice if you need a little breather, you need a little break. Just 2 more cycles of breath. Child's pose is a great one to come to whenever you're feeling anxious. So even if you're not practicing yoga and you just need to take a little moment for yourself, then come into this really safe and secure position, soft and steady. Then after your second cycle of breath, we come up onto the hands and the knees, making your way into tabletop, adjusting yourself so you have wrists underneath the shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. With a deep breath in, we drop the belly down to the mat, lift the tail high and take the chin away from the chest. As you exhale, heavy the crown of the head, curl the tailbone underneath you, and we press the floor away for cat's pose. Inhale, coming into cow, working through your spine, shining the heart space forwards. Exhale, press the floor away, gaze towards the navel. Keep the breath flowing. In, drop the belly, crack open the heart. Out, heavy the head, spine up towards the ceiling. We take 2 more like this. In for 1. Exhale. In for 2. And exhale. Beautiful. We flatten through the spine. Coming back to that neutral tabletop position. With your next inhalation, we lift the right hand high. Start to stack the shoulders, lift the gaze. Spiral the chest up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, that right palm drops down. We take it over to the other side. Inhale to the left hand, to the left side. Spiral the chest, twisting from the belly. Exhale, drop the hand. We then move over to the right side again. Breathe it in. And breathe it out. Right hand starts to thread through the left. We drop the side of the head down, drop the shoulder down, and then extend the left arm to come forwards. Thread the needle pose. Now, if you're feeling quite open here, you can take that hand reaching forwards, up and over back. So that left hand wrapping around the back, reaching for the inside of that right thigh. Taking the gaze over to the side of your mat. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. 2 more cycles of breath here. Twisting from your belly, find stimulation here. This is where we are working into today, finding a few little twists as the zodiac sign Cancer governs the stomach. So we're going to be tapping into that little fire within our belly. After your second cycle of breath, we unravel that left hand, take it in front of the face. Open out to that right side as we breathe in, stack the shoulders, and then drop the palm down. Now from here, we're going to take that same flow of the arms and then thread the needle over to the other side. So inhaling that left hand just for the breath in. As we breathe out, the palm places back down to your mat. We inhale to the right. So lifting the right hand, really opening out and flossing through the shoulders to get you a little bit deeper into the next stretch. Inhale, left hand rises. Exhale, take left hand through the right. Extending the right arm forwards. Finding that nice little twist, thread the needle. And again, if you want to take that reaching hand forwards up and over the back, then we can take that, threading the arm through, reaching for the inside of that left thigh. One more breath in. And one more breath out. We slowly unravel that top hand, place it in front of the face and open out to the left side as you breathe in, stack the shoulders. Breathe it out, we drop the palm down. Start to walk the hands forwards towards the top of the mat, then tuck the toes under and pick your knees up off of your mat to come to downward facing dog. Now this is the first one of your practice today, so take it steady, bend into one knee, straighten into the other. Just taking a little moment maybe to nod the head yes, and shake it no. Chest going backwards towards your thighs, soften through the knees. If the hamstrings are tight, we can step the feet out nice and wide. Creating this little V shape with the body. Finding a breath in. And a breath out. Pressing evenly between the palms, we take the right leg high for 3-legged down dog. engaging through the glutes to lift that leg all the way up. Then as we exhale, bend into the knee, hug it to the chest, and plant that right foot between the palms. Here we drop the left knee down, option to untuck the left toes. Left palm plants down and right fingertips start to reach up to the ceiling. So we take a little twist here, stacking the shoulders, lifting the gaze, pressing the floor away from you with left palm, and you can take a block underneath that left palm if you need it. Now we'll take a flow with the arm, using your breath. So pausing for the breath in, lifting the gaze. As we breathe out, bend into that top elbow and let it fall behind you, spiraling the heart space up towards the ceiling. Inhale, we expand through the arm, reaching forwards towards the top of the mat. As we exhale, full circle, dropping the fingertips, then reach up as we breathe in. Breathe out, bend the elbow, spiral the heart towards the ceiling. Inhale, open out through the side of the body, reach for the top of the mat. Exhale, full circle with the arm. We take one more of those, breathe it in. Breathe it out, lift the chin, open the heart. Inhale, reach it forwards, expand through the rib. Exhale, full circle of the arm. We reach it high for the breath in. As we breathe out, drop the hand towards the top of your mat. We tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee. Here we start to shift forward, stepping into a forward fold. Now again, if hamstrings are tight, you can take a block underneath the palms here to support you and also bend into the knees. Either way, we're dropping the head down, really relaxing through the whole of the upper body, the shoulders, the jaw, the whole of the head. It's just all melting over the thighs. Trying to do your best to shift the weight towards the toes if we can. One more cycle of breath. Then softening through the knees. With your next inhalation, we roll up to standing, climbing your way there. The arms come high up and overhead with that breath in. Breathe it out, hands drop to the heart prayer. Inhale, the hands come high. As we exhale, soften through the knees, we twist over towards the right. Open the arms out nice and wide, expand through the heart. Inhale, take it up to standing. Arms come overhead. Knees open out through the chest. Feel that nice stretch. Maybe even take the gaze behind you. Inhale, the hands come high. More either side. Exhale, twist. Keeping hips facing forwards. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, take it high. As you exhale, dive it down, make your way into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift once we reach the bottom. Hands come to shins or just out in front of you. Then exhale, taking your fold. Softening through the knees. We step both feet back into a high plank position. Shooting the heels back, shooting the crown of the head forwards. Nice long line with the body. Breathe in. Breathe out, we drop knees, chest, chin, all the way down onto your tummy. Rippling forwards. Breathe it in for baby cobra. Exhale, we make our way to downward facing dog, tucking the toes, lifting the knees up off of your mat. And just taking a little moment. As we heavy the head down to the earth, take the gaze between the thighs, soften through those knees if you need it today. If you're feeling a little bit more open, then maybe you can start to ground through the heels. With an inhale, left leg rises. We take this over to the other side. We come to three-legged down dog. Trying to keep the hip points nice and square. So if you had headlights at the hips, they'd be popping downwards or shining downwards towards your mat. One more breath in, and as we breathe out, stepping the foot to the top of your mat. You can use that left hand to assist you if you want, or wiggle the toes up. So we have left knee on top of the ankle. The back knee drops down, option to untuck the toes. Right palm stays grounded, left hand reaches for the ceiling. Stacking the shoulders, lifting the gaze, breathe in. Breathe it out, press the floor away. Moving with your breath and moving with your flow, we take a breath in to pause. Breathe out, bend into the elbow, let it fall behind you. Inhale, reach the hand forward towards the top of the mat. Exhale, full circle with the arm. Inhale, the hand rises. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhale, reach it forwards. Exhale, full circle. Final cycle, inhale, we reach high. Exhale, cactus the arm, let it fall behind. Inhale, reach. Exhale, full circle. The hand rises up as you breathe in. Breathe out, the palm reaches towards the top of your mat. Grounding down, we tuck the back toes under and lift the back knee. Get light on the back toes so we can step to the top in forward fold. Maybe going a little bit deeper into this fold now as we've been here before, hinging from those hips. Again, head heavying down. Relaxing the jaw. We then soften through the knees and start to roll up to standing, climbing your way up. The hands come up and overhead with that breath in. Breathe out, hands drop to the heart prayer. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, soften through the knees, twist over towards the left. Open the arms, nice wide T-shape as if someone's pulling you back. Inhale, we take the hands high. Exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale, take the hands up. Exhale, back over to the left. One more either side. So over to the left, and exhale over to the right. The hands come high, breathe it in. Then breathe out, dive it down, come to forward fold. Halfway lift at the bottom, inhale. Exhale, take your fold. Soften into the knees, we plant the palms, both feet step back, high or half plank position. Now you can lower knees, chest, chin as we did before, or lower all the way down into the belly, pausing halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Then coming into your back bend of choice, we can come to upward facing dog. We can come to cobra, or even baby cobra. Either way, we make ourselves back into a child's pose, all meeting here. Just taking a little moment to feel back into the points of contact you have with your mat. As we feel this sense of rounding through the spine, soft and gentle. Just one more breath in and one more breath out. We walk the hands in toward the body. With your next inhalation, creeping yourself up to a seat on the heels. Once you've reached this position, we drop the hips to one side and swing the legs to come round in front of you. It's the middle of your mat, so we keep left leg extended long. The right knee starts to bend and hug towards the chest. We then step the right foot to the outer side of that left thigh. Big toe grounding down and that right knee is hugging towards your chest. Now we can either keep the left leg extended or start to bend into the left knee and squeeze the heel towards the glute. Coming into half Lord of the Fishes, we take your right hand behind you. Left arm reaches up and overhead, lengthen through your spine. We use that breath in to guide you up. Then as we breathe out, use the exhale to twist from the belly and hook either your left elbow over the right knee, or you can bring the forearm over if it feels a little bit too intense. But we're trying to grow tall through the crown of the head, twist from the belly, and maybe even take the gaze over that back shoulder. Just 2 more cycles of breath. With each inhale, growing a little bit taller. With each exhale, can you twist a little further round? Final cycle. We use that exhale, the bottom of the exhale, to unravel, to wind yourself back to center. We can then start to extend that left leg if you had it bent. Hug the right knee back into the chest, so uncross the thigh or uncross the foot. The sole of the foot comes to the inside of that left thigh. Then take the hands high as you breathe in. Breathe out, dive it down. We come into a fold, hinging from your hips. The arms can relax alongside the leg, or you can start to reach for that left foot if it's accessible to you. Now, if hamstrings are feeling tight today, then take a bend into the knee, like so, and fold forwards that way. However, if you are feeling quite open, then you can keep that leg extended. We allow the head to bow, which will create a slight rounding of the upper back. That's okay, as we're creating a little bit more relaxation as we come towards the end of the practice. Just one more cycle of breath. Then making your way up to your seat, you can use your hands to assist you as you climb your way there. Right knee hugs into the chest, nice big squeeze, then extend the leg long. We take it over to the other side, hugging the left knee in. And then stepping left foot to the outer side of right thigh. Option to keep the right leg lengthened or bending into the knee, letting right heel squeeze towards that left glute, hug towards that left glute. We then take the left hand behind you, right arm reaches up and overhead, breathe it in. Breathe out, take your twist, hooking the elbow. Finding expansion through the chest, gaze over that back shoulder. If you feel any clicking, any releasing within your spine, that's okay. That actually allows you to create a little bit more of a range of movement. So all of those clicking sounds aren't bad, so don't worry if that's you today. Just 2 more cycles. And unraveling at the bottom of the exhale after that second cycle, we slowly start to re-extend through that right leg. If you had it bent, stepping left foot or left sole of the foot coming to the inside of that right thigh. The arms come up and overhead, breathe it in. Breathe out, take your fold, hinge from the hips, use the exhale to dive you down. And the hands can relax again along the shin, along the thighs, or we can reach for the foot. Bowing the head down, find a variation that suits you. We're working into a little Goldilocks shape. Each pose should be a happy medium. So that Goldilocks shape, feeling into something that feels like a sweet stretch, but it's not too strenuous, it's not too harsh on the body. We're finding the benefit without putting ourselves in a point of stress or strain. Just 2 more cycles of breath. And slowly rising up to your seat when you are ready, using the hands to guide you there. We slowly start to draw left knee back into the chest, using the hands to assist you, then extend the leg out long. Shuffle forwards to the top of your mat, bring a soft bend into the knees, and use the hands to lower yourself all the way down onto your spine. We'll hug the knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side. Massaging out your lower back into the earth, into your yoga mat. You can take some little circles to work into each and every part of the spine. This should feel really good. It feels good for me. And then making your way into a position that feels good, whether it's laying down, whether it's a reclined butterfly, bringing soles of the feet together and letting knees open wide, or maybe even a seated meditation just to end the practice. We're just going to take a moment to close off the eyes and return back to the intention that we've set right at the beginning of practice. Returning back to this goal or this manifestation we'd like to plant into place. And with the eyes closed down, start to envision this goal coming to life. As we've planted this seed, it's already part of you. It's already planted within you, it's already become you. So whether it's an energy you want to uphold, maybe a certain amount of abundance you'd like to create, certain materialistic things you'd like to call in, and taking the time to envision yourself experiencing that now. Putting those goals, those intentions within the present moment. New moons are the best time to manifest. So taking this Shavasana to envision all that you desire, all of those intentions as clearly as possible. Now I'll leave you here for as long as you would like. If you have some time, then stay here for at least 5 minutes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was an honor to have you. I can't wait to see you on the mat next time. Namaste.